Hello and welcome to Drawing Conclusions, the show where we pit professional cartoonist Tracy Yardley against his own recollections. My name is Nate, and with me is my co-host Steve.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, Steve. So this is our very first episode, and I think we need to lay out exactly what this show is going to be.
All right, well, every episode we're going to give Tracy a universally recognizable character from pop culture, and then we're going to see if he can draw that character entirely from memory with no reference.
Like, I know what Bart Simpson looks like, but could you draw Bart Simpson?
I could probably not.
Exactly, and I don't think I could either. So the question then is, can a professional cartoonist with a resume like this recreate any other character completely from memory? Tonight's character was created by E.C. Seeger in 1929. He's strong to the finish because he eats his spinach. It's Popeye the Sailor Man.
Okay, yeah, I've got a pretty clear picture in my head, but I don't know if that's going to come out on the page, so that'll be pretty interesting, actually.
And Nate has done so much research, he now officially has a doctorate in Popeye.
It'd be more accurate to say I have a document on Popeye. So Popeye made his first appearance in something called Thimble Theater.
I was going to say, he was definitely like a newspaper comic strip at some point, wasn't he?
So Thimble Theater was a newspaper strip, not a theater.
That's correct. Characters like Olive Oil and her husband, Ham Gravy.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to say that again. Ham Gravy.
And her brother, Castor Oil.
Okay, so wait a minute. So castor oil is a real thing. Does that mean that ham gravy is a real thing?
That's a good question, because olive oil is...
Ham gravy. So Olive Oil's brother was Castor Oil?
Yes, spelled O-Y-L.
Oh, I actually did not realize that. So Olive Oil's name is actually spelled O-Y-L. It's not just oil?
Yeah.
Interesting. So did Castor, survive into the more modern era that people know?
I think they all kind of stuck around, but became more peripheral characters. Like Castor Oil was one of the lead characters. When Popeye made his first appearance, spinach was not always the thing. When he was introduced, he got his powers from rubbing a wiffle hen.
What is a wiffle hen?
I don't know. And why would he rub it? And why does that give him powers?
Like, you rub the wiffle hen and it gives you good luck. And he was going to go to this casino that's run by some mobster guy and take the casino for everything that it's worth. That's the premise for that episode.
All right, so back in 1919, were wiffle hens frequently rubbed for good luck?
I don't know if a wiffle hen is a real thing.
I was going to say, you didn't research that?
Wait, so you have a doctorate in Popeye and did not look up wiffle hen?
I don't know what a wiffle hen is. I know that it was a pet of Castor Oil's. And I should say, Popeye was not created in 1919. Popeye was created in 1929 because Thimble Theater was running for 10 years across 6 newspapers.
Before Popeye was introduced.
Popeye.
Was the wiffle hen a running theme?
I think it was just part of that story. They have to hire the ship captain. And that was Popeye. They kept using Popeye in that story to great success. And so the super heroic feats of Popeye came initially from rubbing a wiffle hen for good luck.
They are rare and lucky birds from Africa that have the power to bring good luck to anyone that rubs their feathers. This has to be fictional.
Most likely.
It's just a Popeye thing.
Popeye is bulletproof. He was shot 16 times in this island casino. He survived by virtue of the wiffle hen.
Oh, I see. Okay. So he was just a generic sea captain that was granted superpowers due to a fictional bird.
Yes.
And those superpowers were temporary, or were they permanent after he rubbed the wiffle hen?
Well, I believe the character evolved to the point where most of those powers were permanent based on spinach. This is actually really exciting.
The moment of truth. I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm hoping it's gonna be like way wrong.
I don't think it is terribly way wrong. I don't think it's too bad.
That's wow. That's
Wow.
that's a lot more accurate than I was actually expecting.
Me too, honestly. I didn't think I would get it so close. I'm not sure about
Wow.
like his ears and what the back of his head looked like. I remember he had like a really thin neck.
So I'm gonna give this 3 cans of spinach and a sweet pea.
I'm going 5 Eugene the Jeep on this. This is really good. Like, this is a design that I could see a modern Popeye just using. Like, it's close enough. It's just kind of a slightly different style.
I'm really quite impressed. It looks like the only thing that's really throwing it off is his torso is really, really long, and he has short legs.
Oh, and normally he should have a longer torso.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And he's bald, and you put hair
I
on
couldn't
it.
remember. I was thinking he might like have like some little hairs on the back of his head. I couldn't recall. And now, but yeah, I can definitely see in my mind now that he does have the longer torso and the more kind of almost bowed legs. You know, yeah, doesn't he?
I mean, it's really, really remarkably close. I'm impressed.
Thanks. Yeah, definitely see the long torso. Yeah. Okay. I see what I was thinking of in my mind about the 2 little hairs on the back of his head. Yeah, because like in this drawing here, I'm looking at it, he has kind of like 2 lines on the side of his face, which I guess are like crow's feet, maybe.
You gave him kind of the Homer Simpson hair, but on the side of his
that's what I
head.
was thinking of. But it looks like he's got like some crow's feet or something.
Yeah, no, I am impressed. I am impressed, Tracy.